Alright, I'm not sure if I am live right now. I'm at Alleycat Lane. Let me swing it around for you. And I'm pulling in here. I'm kind of new to this. This is the first time live. As you can see, this is the alley. It's pretty foggy out here. And I'm about to get out and feed the alley cats. Well, let's see who is out here. Might have to wake them up because I'm a little early. All right, we got the food for the kitties. And we brought them some treats. So let's see. Look at the fog out here. Wow. Now we do the whistle, and there he is. That's Princess. Princess, baby. What you doing, girl? Princess, the first one out. Oh, hey, baby, yeah. Big jump. Big jump, Princess, huh? How you doing, baby? I got all these things lit up. I'm not sure what to do. What is this here? I'm pretty sure I'm live. Princess, we gotta get some people in the door. Little Kato, my buddy. Little Kato. Hey, what you doing, little Kato? All right. Little Kato's here. We gotta go wake up Calico. All right, let me put the food down here for a second. These are two of the alley cats, little Kato and Princess. She's all jumping around. All right, let me see here. All right, I'm not sure what to do. Oh, here comes Calico. Hey, Calico, everybody's out. All right, everybody is out. Okay, I don't know what this means here. I am messing with buttons right now, guys. All right. I don't see any comments, so I can't tell if anybody is watching, but that may be better, right, guys? It is so foggy out here. Look at that. This is the alley. This is where we first started feeding them back here back in 2007, and there was about 35 cats back here. We had about 35 to 40 cats, I would say, back here. I mean, it was crazy, the amount of cats that were back here. And all of that back there, all of that was trees. Everything over here was trees. This restaurant wasn't even here. It was all brush, trees. And, we had 35 to 40 cats. And with the help of one of our neighbors, because we used to have the place right here, with the help of our neighbor, she used to trap them, neuter, spade. And now look at that. After 18 years, the population is down to 3. And we started the year, last year anyway, with 5. And now we're down to 3. These two guys right here are the oldest. Little Kato, 16. And you see him right there. We pulled him out of that pipe right there in 2010. Right, little Kato, you and your brother were trapped in the pipe. A bunch of us came out here, and it was about 10 feet down. Luckily, we had a friend who was 6'10". He was able to reach all the way down. And after getting clawed up, he was able to pull the kitties out, and they ran into the brush. And they've stayed around. Little Kato has been here, forever. Right, little Kato? All right, guys. All right, 1 second, guys. Let's see if we can get this right, because I don't know what I'm doing. All right. Let's see if we can get the live over here. All right, these are here. We gotta clean this up, guys. Let me get the food. 1 second. All right, guys, we are back here. Little Kato, Princess, come here, baby. Yeah, these are the alley cats. 18 years we've been feeding them. This is my first time ever going live, so forgive me if the format is not perfect. Hey, be nice, Princess. Don't hit Calico. Yeah, I needed to go live to get my, I guess, hours. You know, you gotta have 4,000 hours, and for some reason I slipped below it. So I have to build up my hours and live. I was told it was the best thing to do, right guys? Okay, no, look, we're live. But taking care of these kitties for 18 years, probably the best thing I've done with my life, really. We love all animals, me and my wife. Besides the alley cats, we got a farm of squirrels in our backyard, and we got 4 babies at home. 4 cats, that is. Right, guys? Oh, yeah. All right. Over here, we got to keep it pretty simple. The landlord is not a fan of us feeding the cats. And so we try to keep it on down low, you know, getting here early and just making sure these babies are taken care of. 16 years. Ugh, it's a long time for 2 cats to live in an alley. Stray cats. Okay. 1 second, guys. All right, let me lay down some food here. 1 second. Here we go. So we put down the piles of food for the kitties. We don't use plates because of the mess. The landlord makes a fuss if we leave a mess. So I try not to leave anything behind. Oh, come here, guys. Yeah. Calico, you're blocking the camera. Come here, guys. Good. Yeah. Little Kato. Little Kato. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, these beauties. Look at them. Hey, princess, jump, jump. You gotta jump. There she goes. Yeah, so we're down to 3 cats here. And, you know, we're trying to do everything we can just to make sure they're fed and taken care of. Surprisingly, you know, for 2 16-year-old cats, it's amazing that they are in the health that they're in. And Princess was a dump job. 2 years ago, somebody dumped her here. Yeah. I don't know how you could just dump an animal, because she came right up to me. First time I saw her here, she came running up to me. And with the alley cats, it took 6 months, a year for them to approach me. So when we had 35, 40 back here, it took a while. Trust is earned with animals. And, you know, it's just took a little time to gain their trust, and now, you know, they come right up, and we are down to these 3. But I'm trying to figure out if I got this correct here on the angle. And again, hey guys, Princess, what you doing, baby? What you doing, baby? Yeah. She loves jumping. Come on, you and jump. Come here, baby. Calico. Oh, what? Oh, there she goes. She loves jumping. She's just a beauty. I don't know how anybody could have let this cat go and just dump her in the alley. See, people in the community know that these cats back here get taken care of. So there's been a few dump jobs back here. More recently, a few months back, there was a kitten here. And luckily, my friend next door took her and got adopted out at PetSmart because it was just a kitten. These guys, they stay here because if they were to end up in a shelter, it can get very tough, especially for senior cats to get adopted. So they are much better off staying here and surviving as they've done for so many years. So just feeding them, make sure they have some shelter and a good food source every day. That's just the main objective here, right, guys? And as long as they stay out of the road, they're fine. And these guys are smart enough to stay out of the road. See over here, this is just a back alley. Sometimes people speed through here, and it'll drive me nuts sometimes. I've seen them buzz through here to cut through the back. But they know to stay out of the road. And back there, they're cutting down their habitat, so they're not back there as much as they used to. Usually in the building here is a little cubby hole, and that's where they stay. Right, guys? Little Kato, he's just my buddy. All right, guys, let me put it back down here so I can put down some cans of food. Right, guys? Let's see what we got here. All right. All right. Come here, princess. Come on. All right. What do we got here? We got chicken and tuna. And we got ocean whitefish. Come on. Come on. Princess, get in there. Get in there. Let me throw that up here. Come here, guys. Yeah. All right. Now, they like to lick the cans clean. All right, and we brought them some treats. See, try to give them a little something extra. Let me just clean up the garbage here. All right, let me throw this here in the car, guys. All right. Whew. Good morning, Michelle. Oh, good morning to everybody out there. This is the first time we've gone live here at Alleycat Lane. It was suggested to me, so I figured I'd go live and just show these beautiful babies. Luckily it's a mild day. It's a mild morning, and that's great for a January. You know, we worry about these kitties, especially when the temperature drops down and gets cold. So, mild day like today is perfect. And we bought them a little extra, bought them some treats. But you see, now, you know, the great, we've never had a problem feeding them on the ground. And a lot of people tell me bring plates, and, you know, we've tried the plates, but again, it became an issue with the landlord, and we don't want to give the owner of the property any more reason to be upset. So I'm just grateful that she hasn't done anything recently against the cats, so that's a good thing. I think she's accepted that these are community cats, and they're not harming anybody. They're just trying to survive out here. But it's a beautiful Sunday morning here. If you like fog, but it's mild, and that's a good thing. I mean, it just feels like about 50 degrees. See, back here, all of this was just, it was all trees over here. That's why we had so many cats. And they've just torn down everything. That's why we have, everybody's building, and then the animals lose their habitat, and then we wonder why they end up in our yards. You know, it's not the animals' fault. Humans are taking over everything. They live on this planet also, so they have a right to survive and prosper like we are trying to do. But I want to thank everybody who showed up for our first live. You know, I promise you it will get better. I gotta figure out how going live, how all this stuff works, because I got the equipment. My wife bought me a bunch of equipment, and we gotta just I gotta figure out how it works. I got a camera too that, you know, for videos, and now I gotta figure out how it works. So she got me that for Christmas, and she got me everything for videos. And you know, my ADHD just, generally when I get something, it takes me about 2 years to learn it. So, yeah. Or maybe that's just a man thing. I don't know. You know, we put things on the side. We don't like to read instructions. We kind of go. And I got to be honest, even with this live, I don't know what I'm doing. But I did watch a couple of quick videos on going live just to get an idea of what I had to do. So You know, if any of you guys have any questions, you can feel free to ask. These cats are all clipped. They're all, you know, neutered and spaded. You know, and they're pretty much healthy for alley cats, which is all you can ask for. You know, they do have the danger of living outside here, so the cars are the biggest threat. But animals, you know, as they get older, they get smarter. These guys know to stay out of the road. Wow, it feels like I've been on here forever. It's only 16 minutes. Somebody said do a 60-minute or 90-minute live, and I'm like, wow, that's a long time to do a live. I see somebody's coming through here. Uh-oh, somebody's coming through. You gotta be careful back here too. I was back here, I'd say 2 years ago, and I was feeding them, and two guys came back here, and I swore they were gonna attempt to rob me or whatever. And then as they got closer, they saw the police badge on my shirt. So then they just kept walking. It was pretty creepy, you know, especially early in the morning in the back alley feeding cats. It can be a little dangerous. So I always get nervous when people drive through here slow in the morning. You know, I got my police jacket on, so, you know, hopefully that's enough of a deterrent. Just here feeding cats, but, you know, the world is still the world, and the world is a dangerous place. So, anyways, oh, you want some treats there, little Cato? Come here, buddy. You want some treats? Look, we got some treats here for you. Let me see if I can get these out here one-handed. Cato. Yeah, here guys, look at this. Here we go. Come here. Let me throw them on the ground. Oh, look at these. You're gonna like these. Grab them. Yeah. Take some of these. Let me spread them around here. Here you go. Here you go, baby. Treats. I know our cats love them. And we usually don't give them this many. Yeah. Oh, temptations, little treats. Yeah, our cats are always begging for treats, and they hear this sound right here. Oh my gosh. Just me taking this, before leaving the house, we had to give all four of our cats treats because they heard the treat bag. So yeah, treats are a good thing. Cats love them. Oh, a little something extra. I bring treats once in a while, but mostly it's about the dry food and the wet food. Ooh. Anyway, probably talking too much. Probably should let the cats do all the work here, right, guys? You like that, little Cato? Oh, I think Calico had enough. He's going back to bed. Calico, you had enough? I'll show you. Let me see. Where's he going? Oh, no, okay. I think he's going to the bathroom, and we don't want to film that. Hey, guys. Little Cato. Princess, she's chowing down, but she's only about 4 or 5. Oh, babies. Good morning to everybody and anybody who's watching. I know they probably have a lot better things to do than to watch some alley cats, but this is one of my routines. It's been my routine for about 18 years here. Feeding these babies. Helping an animal, that's the best thing you can do, you know. It just helps your mood, and it makes you just feel better about yourself. At least you're doing something. Animals, you know, a lot of people dismiss, they don't think about it, but animals are creatures with souls. They feel love, they want love, much like humans. So, you know, helping an animal, that's the best thing you could do. For me, in God's eyes, I would think, even more so than helping a human. You know, humans can help themselves pretty much. Animals, they totally depend on us. So, you know, if you ever feeling down, go out and, you know, find yourself some stray animals, dogs, cats, squirrels, whatever. Go out and help an animal. I guarantee you will feel better about yourself. Right, guys? All we want is a little love, right? Princess? Yeah. Right, guys? You get enough, Princess? Well, you guys tore it up. Right, guys? They're not used to me being here this long. So you look at it, over 20 minutes. I was hoping I could do a half hour. But, you know, it's like, what do you talk about for a half hour? Huh, Princess? Princess. She's got attitude. This cat right here's got attitude, right? Yeah. She is so adorable. I couldn't believe somebody dumped her here. She is just so pretty. But somebody dumped her here, so she went from a house cat to an alley cat. And little Cato's always been an alley cat, right, little Cato? You helped her out? Hmm? You helped out Princess? Now they're buddies. And they all get along, and that's just awesome. Alleycat Lane, we're here in Georgia, outside Atlanta. I'm originally from New York. I moved to Atlanta in 2006. And that was a transition in itself. And these kitties are, I believe they're homegrown kitties, right? You guys native Georgians? Yeah, right? Nobody shipped you in? But this is the alley. This is my old car. I see the fog. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, guys, I think I gotta get out of here. I don't know what else to do, baby. Yeah. Yeah, little Cato. But this was our test run. What do you think, Princess? We gotta do something a little bit better next time, right? Maybe we'll just scoop you guys up and take you home. I'm not sure my 4 house cat would be thrilled, but maybe we can do that. Calico, we're getting ready to go. She's over there. Need to get her out of the road. Uh-oh, somebody's coming to dump garbage. Get out of the road, baby. Get out of the road. Get out of the road, come on. All right, somebody's here. So maybe it's time for me to leave. Somebody's here dumping garbage. I think it's illegal dumping, so they probably don't want to be on camera. So I will cut it short, guys. Yeah, they're using some businesses' bins. All right, guys, little Cato, I will see you, buddy. I will see you, buddy. Hey, guys. All right. Yeah. All right, guys, stay out of the road now. All right? Stay out of the road, guys. Okay? We gotta get going. All right, guys, live from Alleycat Lane. This is our premiere video, or live. We will be back, and we will do it better. This is just a test run. First time ever doing a live. Right, baby? This little Cato, that's my buddy. Princess, right? We'll be back, right? Yeah. All right. We will be back. Calico. Goodbye, baby. Oh, no. She said no. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. How do I end it? Let's see. I don't know how to end it. Let me see. Is there a button at the top? I guess the X would end it, right? All right, guys. Let me see if this works. I want to stop streaming. Yes.